My sister upstaged me at my own wedding, which shouldn't really come as a shock to me considering she's been doing it for our entire lives. But I don't know. I guess I thought at my wedding things might be different, but no, it wasn't. It really has been the story of my life that anytime anything big was happening in my life, I just knew that my sister was going to come in and find a way to make it about herself. Graduations, birthdays, anything. She would find any excuse possible to make sure the attention was on her. And call it wishful thinking, but I thought that my wedding would be different, not because I thought she would be different, but because I think it's really hard to upstage a bride on their wedding. I mean, I'm wearing white, I'm walking down the aisle. The whole day is about me, so no matter what she would try, still, like, the attention would be on me. A few weeks before the wedding, my sister came to my house and told me that her and her husband were expecting a baby, which was so exciting. I've always wanted to be an aunt. I was so happy for her. But that's when she told me that I can't tell anybody because she wants to announce her pregnancy at my wedding. At my wedding. She was like, Kels, it's going to be absolutely perfect because everybody that I would want to tell is already going to be there. And you already had your moment. Like, you walked down the aisle, you were a bride. It's the reception. So I'll just, stand up, tell everybody. It'll be great. I was like, no, I actually don't agree with you on that. First of all, in no universe is it ever a good idea to announce your pregnancy at someone else's wedding. But also, I was keeping a secret from her, and that's that I was also pregnant. And I was planning to announce my pregnancy at my own wedding. So not only did I not want her to announce her pregnancy because it was my wedding and my day, but also I was going to announce my pregnancy. So yeah, we're not going to both do that. And I was beyond reasonable about this. I told her, listen, I don't care if you announce the day before my wedding. I don't care if you announce the day after my wedding. I don't care if you announce on my birthday, which is coming up. You know what? I will buy you a blimp. I'll rent it out and I will help you make your announcement. Did you know there's not that many blimps in the world? I just learned this, but I will find a way to rent you a blimp and make this pregnancy announcement the biggest thing ever, as long as you don't do it on my wedding. That's all I ask. I was bracing myself for the fight of the century, but surprisingly, my sister was so cool about it. Should have been my first red flag. She was so excited. We actually bonded about the fact that we were going to be first-time mothers together. Our kids were going to be the same age. They were going to get to grow up and be really close-knit cousins. It seemed like we were starting a new leaf. Obviously, I've had a lot of issues in the past with my sister, but it seemed like maybe her becoming a mom was changing her character a little bit. No, it wasn't. I'm going to just foreshadow that right now. Flash forward to the day of my wedding. Everything is going absolutely perfectly. We're giving speeches. My sister knew that I had planned to announce my pregnancy at the end of the speeches. So when they ended, before I had the chance to get up with my now husband and announce my pregnancy, she jumped up, clinked her glass, and told everybody that she had an announcement and that she was pregnant. And she had the audacity in her announcement to say, thank you to my sister for allowing me to share this celebration with her. She made it seem like I told her it was okay so that nobody would think she was in the wrong. And of course, everybody was erupting in applause and cheers and congratulating her and her husband. And yeah, it did become a celebration about her. After that, she was the talk of the entire reception and nobody really cared about me anymore. But story of my life, that is literally what it's been like being her sister my entire life. And I made the decision that I wasn't going to announce at my wedding anymore because I didn't want it to seem like I was trying to one-up her and her announcement. So I was just like, whatever, I guess we're just not going to announce my pregnancy at my wedding like I really wanted to. Then she had the nerve to come up to me at the end of the reception and say, Kels, I know that you said that I shouldn't announce at your reception, but I don't know, I was just so excited and decided to do it anyway. What? You just made the executive decision that you were going to announce at my wedding, even though it's my wedding, and I asked you not to because I was pregnant and I was going to announce. Okay, cool. And you know what? My entire life, I've let her walk all over me and treat me terribly, but not this time. Because this time, her 30th birthday is coming up. And she has planned the biggest party I have ever seen. This girl loves her birthday more than anybody in the entire world loves their birthday because it gets to be 100% about her. But not this time. No, not this time. Because I missed the chance to announce my pregnancy. But I'll make sure that I find a very special way to do it at her birthday.